watching Daybreak. It's about 7:45 now. And if you're feeling unstable or off-center, you may need to improve your balance. On this week's episode of Staying a Step Ahead, physiotherapist Christine Gibbs shows us a few exercises that can help you regain your stability.
Good morning. I'm Christine Gibbs from Step Ed Physiotherapy in Governors Square. A commonly overlooked aspect of physiotherapy is balance. I often have patients come in who say, I used to be able to stand on one leg in yoga and I can't do that anymore. Or I get up in the middle of the night and I stumble trying to use the restroom. Sometimes these patients tell me they've never had good balance. Other times they say they mysteriously have lost their balance over the years. Balance is just like any other muscle or activity. You need to practice and train it to improve it. The old adage, if you don't use it, you lose it, holds true. Balance relies on your proprioceptors in your body. These are receptors that tell your body where it is in space. So for runners, when you land on the ground, if there's a crack on the pavement, your foot tells your brain where it is. Such is the case with rugby players and footballers. If you're running on the football pitch and you land on a rock or an uneven surface, your body tells your brain how to compensate so you don't sprain your ankle. But this is also the case for the elderly. When they get up in the middle of the night, often they've lost that position of their foot in space, so they go stumbling around in the dark. Elderly people also need to work on their balance. It is estimated 1/3 of people over 65 and half of those over 80 fall annually. So they need to work on their balance so they don't injure themselves. Also, those with neurologic disorders, such as Parkinson's disease, vestibular disorders, or those following a stroke. No matter what the reason for wanting to work on your balance and proprioception, it can be trained in the same way. So whether you're an athlete wanting to get back into a sport following an injury, or just wanting to improve your performance, or an elderly person afraid of falling, or someone with a neurologic disorder, these exercises will help everyone in the same manner. First and foremost, we need to talk about safety. Make sure you do these exercises close to something stable. Outside, maybe a tree, inside your countertop or a wall. So to start with, the easiest thing is just to balance on one leg. Pick up a foot and just stand there. When that gets too easy, get on something unstable. This is called a Dynadisc or a wobble board, and you just stand on it and eventually release what you're holding on to. The point is not to stand holding on to something stable as still as possible. You want your body to correct itself so your feet can give the input necessary to retrain your balance muscles. When standing on one leg on an unstable surface gets too easy for you, grab something heavy, like a 2-pound medicine ball. Move it around your back, up and over, anything to challenge your balance. Another really good exercise for elderly and neurologic patients is just to simply walk heel to toe. Get your toe and heel to touch as you walk forwards and backwards. Now, when this gets too easy for you, you need to close your eyes and do it with eyes closed. But again, safety is a key, so get somebody to help you if you need assistance, or walk along a wall and touch it as you go. Another great walking exercise is to take a step, leg behind. Take a step, leg behind. Take a step, leg behind, or you come backwards. Backwards, leg in front. Backwards, leg in front. Anything to challenge your balance. You can also get very creative with this. Go out to the side and put it down. Out to the side, put it down. Another good one for athletes for coordination is called the grapevine out on the field. You go in front and back as you walk, but make sure you go both directions. Now, when this gets too easy, you need to start going faster. The more you cross over quickly, the more those proprioceptors fire away. Another good one for static balance is to stand on one leg, and it's called the airplane. Just go in an airplane pose. Now, you can challenge yourself by moving your arms, or you can get your wobble board again and do it on the wobble board. Your core muscles also have proprioceptors. A good way to challenge them is to sit on a physio ball and lift up a leg, one at a time. Or put your arms out to the side, lift up a leg. And you can also challenge it by moving your arm muscles up and out. Or if you get really good, one leg, one arm. Your arms and upper body also have proprioceptors. To challenge them, get out your ball again and just do a simple push-up. Now, if you want to challenge yourself even more, just do it one-armed. One arm out to the side and bend down. And if you get really good, both arms up, extend your legs and do a full push-up, entire body on the ball. Just be creative, move about, challenge yourself, stand on anything unstable. Anything that gets you off balance will help challenge and increase your balance. Most importantly, be safe. Stand next to something stable, but don't hold on so that you're not challenging those proprioceptors. In today's busy lifestyle, no one has time to set aside time for balance. I tell my patients, you're on a conference call, no one can see you, stand up, do an airplane, walk backwards and forwards. Do anything you can to challenge your balance when you can. If you're waiting for the tea water to boil, stand on one leg. If you're waiting for the popcorn to pop, do some more heel-toe walking, wave your arms about on one leg. Anything you can to get in a couple minutes at a time will be better than doing nothing at all. I hope this information has been helpful to help increase your athletic performance or for basic safety and to improve your quality of life. Thanks for tuning in. Please join me next month to continue staying a step ahead.
If you'd like to get in contact with Christine or the team at A Step Ahead Physiotherapy, you can give them a call at 745-ASAP, that's 745-2727, or you can send them an email to info@astepaheadphysio.com. Their website is www.astepaheadphysio.com. You can also stop by their offices at Governors Square.